Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. We have a question came in. This comes from Larry McMillan, and Larry says, I've been trying to swing now for several months with some success. I have access to a launch monitor and my swing speed just is not high enough to get any distance. According to the launch monitor, I am only generating about 70 miles per hour speed. Any suggestions? I think I do the bump fairly well, but unless I get my swing speed up in the 90s at the very least, I'm never going to hit the ball anywhere. Larry McMillan. Okay, Larry, you're absolutely correct in that, because the physics of impact in terms of hitting a ball far is mass times velocity squared. And so, as you can see, the mass is the size of the head, and moving that mass of the club, the club with from the grip to the head, and swinging it faster, velocity squared, the velocity creates club head speed, which more speed hits the ball farther. So you definitely are on the right track here. So the key is, what can we do to get you some more speed? Now, the first thing in there, I don't know your age, I don't know if you have any physical issues or whatever, but because you didn't mention any of those, I'm going to assume everything's okay. You're just not swinging fast enough, and I think you're probably feeling that you know you're not swinging fast enough. So, and that you probably could. So I think the number one thing we got to look at is starting with is, what is the major predominance of instruction taught today that I think is definitely critical to having people not swing fast enough, and that is the rotational swing, where they want you to take a big turn on this side and just turn through the ball as fast as you can to pull your arms. And so, and in many cases, they got you on top of that, laying the club off at the top of the backswing, which means the club, by laying off, means it's gone from vertical and laying down to the ground. And where in many cases where what they teach is, they want at the top of the backswing, they either want the club head pointing at the ball, and some people even want it above it, which the club's heavy now. If you just return that club straight down from there, I don't want to be the guy standing in front of you on the range hitting golf balls, because that's not a very safe place to be. And so not hit the ball there, the next thing I see, you have to come like that and come over the top and stump coming down. Hitting down on the ball is not the best way to do it, because especially with irons, you start getting too deep of divots. That can slow the club down and twist it. All those other things about the rotational swing are all involved that they're getting your power through turning your body faster. Well, at the Peak Performance Golf Swing, we do it just the opposite. We move the body less and swing the arms faster. Centrifugal force, rock on the end of a string. The rock's down there, I flip it up in motion, and as fast as that rock starts whirling around my hand, the less the hand moves. Rock, string, hand. So we want to move the hand less. And in the rotational swing, one of the things that actually even makes it worse for a lot of people is they want you to keep your elbow in this position, which lays the club off, and in this position your forearms tighten up, your biceps, all the way up to your neck, you can pull, tighten up your back, and then on top of that they want you to kind of keep your arms close to your body. So a lot of guys teach that they want your arms in sync with your body, and so your arms and club are only going to move as fast as you can turn your body. But let's get back to the Peak Performance Swing. We're going to stand here, we're going to hold the body more and swing the arms faster. One of my students I was giving a lesson to one day, DJ, was practicing the ways from us, and he gave what I thought was the most perfect definition of how do you swing your arms faster. When this gentleman, all of a sudden, we were talking about how we swing the club in the transition and moving the forward upswing, and I said, well, what do you want to do? What does the rest of the world teach, and what are we going to do? And he answered correctly. Well, they teach take a bigger turn, widen your stance, and take a bigger turn when you want to hit the ball harder or farther, because you're going to need a wider stance and to support that bigger turn and bigger finish. And I said, are we going to do that? He said, no. I said, what are we going to do? So he just turned and he said, hey, DJ, what do you do when you want to hit the ball farther? And DJ was just about ready to hit a golf ball, and he just stopped and he looked up like this, and he said, I hold my knees and I swing my arms faster that way. I'll say that again one more time, really slow. I hold my legs, my knees and my legs more, and I swing my arms faster that way. That way is the target, okay? So we're all about less body and more arms. So I think we got to figure out, what can you do to swing your arms faster? And so if you were doing any of those other things, of the big turn, or heck, I've had people tell me, well, I'm just trying to put the ball on the club. I'm just trying to make solid contact. I'm just trying to swing slow and smooth. Did you hear those two words? Slow and smooth. Yeah, I want to be smooth, but I don't want to be slow swinging. I want to swing as fast as I can in good balance, good power, good control. And so we got to think about speed. And so you need to get in here and get that acceleration going. So one of the best drills I give is, I just say take any club in your bag, hold it like this with your hand at the end of the head, and just stand here and swing. And you want to hear a swoosh, and I hope you can hear this. You can hear this swoosh through here. And you can do it on any club in your bag, all the way up to the driver. Heck, I don't even have to take the cover off. And where do you want to hear that swoosh? A lot of people, when I first do this, they hit the swoosh is starting up here. That's over the top. Where does that swoosh? That swoosh should be starting right about just one split second before impact. One split just in front of the impact, the ball, you should hear that swoosh. Now, if you really want to hear swoosh, go get yourself one of these sticks. Like this is a reflector for the yard, or a lot of you have these new sticks that you can buy, the real skinny ones. This is a little bit thicker, and you can use those that you use for alignment aids, and stand here and just swing this. You hear that? Now, if you're swinging, if you're standing here and you're keeping your arms with your body, that's not very fast. Even if I just let it go a little bit. Figure out how fast you can go and stay in balance. Now, I tend to lose my balance here now and then because this is slightly downhill. But the key is what? Now you can learn how you swing your arms faster. And I think you can all see that every one of those swings, you can actually see my arms are swinging faster. That's visual to the eyes. So learn to get that feeling through yourself. You're doing it. So you can take something that really makes a lot of noise. We're going faster each swing. A little faster each swing. And here we go. And that's what you need to practice. We hold the body less, hold the body more, so we can swing our arms faster. We're the alternative energy source, the green energy swing. And swinging your body less has fewer angles, which is important at keeping your balance, maintaining your spine angle in your head, staying still, and last but not least, it's the least stressful, stress and strain swing there is, the body-friendly swing. So we get it all with the Peak Performance Golf Swing. Body-friendly and the green energy swing. What more do you want? So just learn and practice swinging faster. You got to think about swinging faster to swing faster, but find out what your speeds are, that you can, your max speed to swing in perfect good balance, and that speed you can never go faster than that, and it'd be best to stay a little bit under it. All right? Well, that's it for the search for today on increasing our arm speed to hit the ball farther. And I'll be talking to you all again soon.